Hey everybody, Corn Kid here. What's up? It's May 25th, 9:45 p.m. and I'm watching King of the Hill and making a video response and putting Street Fighter 2 the anime onto DVD. Anyway, wanted to update you. Just give you a little bit of news. I know I haven't talked about the subject in a long time because life got in the way. Um, Kingdom Hearts. Um, People have been asking me, what's up with the films? Have I done them? Am I still doing them? The films are being put on hold right now. I haven't given up. I'm not gonna give up. I work really hard on the scripts. I have two down. There's two more to go. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna give up. After Comic Con is done, I'm gonna finish up my applications and my presentation package to film school for Cal Arts out here where I live. It's a private school. Lorelai knows how I'm going to pay for it. But yeah, that'll get me with the equipment. And if you can see the thing behind me moving back, that's Waffles. Let's take a look. Uh, Damn it. Okay, that's him right there. Sleepy. You sleeping, huh? Yes, you are. Sorry. I love my cat. Excuse me. What? So yeah, 358 Days is going to be the first film in the four-film series. The second will be Chain of Memories. Third will be The Lost Two. And fourth and final will be Birth by Sleep. Dream Drop Distance, I don't know if I'm going to do that one, maybe down the road. But the game's coming out. I pre-ordered the collector's edition, so I'm happy about that. But for 358 days, I need to ask you guys your opinion. You can video response it, post comments about it. So I was driving my bus one day, or like 2 days ago, and I started thinking, maybe 358 days needs a new beginning in the script. Because right now, as I have it, for those of you who read it, you know how it begins, but those of you who don't, um, the beginning is basically Naminé and Diz. Excuse me. Conversing with each other. That's the cutscene in 358 Days, the video game, where Diz just pops in and says, "You seem to be struggling," and she tells him, and nobody is interfering. And he says, "Oh, well, nobody." And she goes on to explain it. So that was the first scene. That was the very first scene that's going to be in the movie. It's still going to be in the movie, but I think I am gonna do it. I'm gonna write a new scene, um, and it's not in any of the games. It's a new character um, that I will be creating just for the film, um, and it's gonna be focused on Xemnas, a young Xemnas. Um, the premise is that it's sort of it's taking from Star Wars, the where let's say Anakin turns to the dark side. This is going to be like that with Xemnas, though. He's going to have an older teacher, um, and he wants to know about the darkness. He wants to understand it. He wants to study it. Yeah, thanks, Mom. I love my mom. I love my mom. She rocks. Sorry about that. So yeah, that's basically gonna be it. And the premise is that, um, like I said, he wants to know about the darkness. He wants to know, everything about it. He wants to embrace it. He's not gonna have the long hair. He's gonna have short, spiky, silvery, whitish hair, um, and he's gonna be about 18, 19, give or take, maybe 20, 22. Um, and his teacher is going to be I I'm trying to think of names, but the organization um, in the beginning of the scene is there's going to be nobody you recognize. It's going to be a whole new um, cast of organization members, mostly just filler. Um, but basically, oh, excuse me. Um, she's set in her ways. You know, she wants to learn about Kingdom Hearts, but the way they've been doing it for like years and years and years have been the ancient ways. What? My mom's doing laundry. Anyway, um, she's basically set in her ways. Um, that uh, is basically the ancient ways. You know, she wants to do it this way, and she wants him to learn it, but he's basically too stubborn. He gets really angry. He says, "No, I'm gonna embrace the darkness." You know, basically turns on her, and the way he turns on her is I had this in my head. It's still in my head. Um, he basically suggests to her, you know, well, why can't we learn this new way? You know, use the darkness to our advantage. You know, something like that. She's like, no, we gotta learn. We gotta use the ancient ways. It's better. It's more profound. And he gets really really pissed off. So he grabs her by the throat and puts his hand in her back, and you know she's cringing in pain. Um, and this is all I had in my head. Um, and he basically says, you know, listen to me, you decrepit old sow. Um, your ways are done. You know, the ancient ways are gone. This is the new way of things. Um, this is uh, a new reign, and the reign of Zemnis. And you know she's struggling to breathe. She says, "You can't. You don't have the power. You don't have the heart." Um, and he says, "You know, on the contrary, I have yours." And he rips her heart out, and leaves her dying body on the floor. So the scene basically shifts to the organization 13 members sitting around a table um, at the center of the room. He's still holding her beating heart in his hand. One of the members looks at him, realizes what he has done, and through the power of um, his once master's heart, gets all this dark energy and becomes really really powerful. He's able to with his other hand burst purplish blue flames at all the council members and basically disintegrates them almost, just leaving their skeletons and like blue flames flickering. You know, they're still in their seats. He destroys the central table of where all the members are, and he takes the skull of one of the members, just looks at it and tosses it aside, and then with with all of his power, he turns, and then using like a force like ability, he starts to raise um, the high chair that's in the video game. You know, the huge high altar chair from the ground, and it's gonna be really cool because it's gonna go up from the ground slowly, and it's gonna be really really epic. Um, then he teleports himself up there, and with the beating heart still in his hand, um, he whatchamacallit, gains all of his power and all of his evilness. You know, his eyes are like burning yellow, um, and he destroys the heart after gaining all the power, and basically he starts anew with all of his with all of the members that we know now. You know, Zigbar, um, Sykes, Axel. You know, this will be like 5 6 years ago, before the events of 358 days. Excuse me. So I know it's not in Kingdom Hearts, but you have to understand where I'm coming from as a director and a writer. Um, I have to appeal also to the general audience because the general audience is not gonna know what the fuck's going on. You have to admit that. Kingdom Hearts is so convoluted with story and a complex story. You know, I needed a central point, a central focus, so I thought, why not Xemnas? You know, I've always wondered, you know, how he rose to power. Why is he number one on the list of the Organization 13? Why is he the most powerful? You know, it's never really explained in Kingdom Hearts. At least I don't think so. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's never really explained. Um, and if it is, it's too complex. You know, the moviegoer will just be, you know, shaking their heads, going, what the fuck's going on?" You know, so that's basically my first scene that I'm gonna write, and then from then on in, it'll you know, be you'll see the characters you know. You'll see Roxas, Shion, Axel. You get that whole demographic, all the characters and stuff like that. So it should be very cool, very cool. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Video response to what you think of the first scene. Whether you like it, whether you dislike it. Um, it was just an idea in my head. I'm gonna run with it. I really like it. But I want to hear what you, the fans, have to say. Um, okay. Have a good night, guys, and I will talk to you later.